Hey everyone, Brian here. Quick update on the diesel. First off, happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian subscribers. Anyways, quick update on the diesel. As you guys know, when I did my test drive video, the motor wasn't really idling very fast. I had a couple little problems in here. It turns out my issue was not my throttle cable. It was actually this little spring right here. I had a smaller spring in there, and it was just keeping it tighter, and it wouldn't allow the engine to go full idle. Because I had this engine going at full idle when I put this cable together, and for some reason it got screwed up, and it wouldn't do it anymore. So, I'm going to fire it up. Key's already on. It shouldn't need any glow plugs. It's actually not that cold out here. I'm actually in shorts and a t-shirt still. But, let's go. Also, my throttle cable is going up a lot easier now. Emily loves her dogs. It's probably going to move out of the way. Or not. Are you going to move or are you going to stay there? Okay, let's see. As you can hear there, I got a heck of a lot more idle and a lot of nice diesel smoke. I got some bees over there, and the very first time I started up this engine, it scared all the bees away, which was nice, but it's not scaring them away as much anymore. Maybe because the tractor's not smoking nearly as much as it did on the first startup. But I'm not going to do a test drive video. There's a couple of reasons why I'm not going to do that. For one, it's Thanksgiving Monday, and two, let's just go up here. There's a truck in my driveway. Yep, the Blue Ranger. There it is. I don't feel like moving the Blue Ranger. So, this Ford Escape's not here, but I don't feel like moving the Blue Ranger to get this out. And, again, like I said, Thanksgiving Monday. So, I'll take this out for the official test drive video, most likely tomorrow or Wednesday. So, that will be the official test drive. But as you saw there, it did shut off by the throttle. If it's at a higher idle, it will shut off by the throttle. But if it's at a lower idle, it will not, which is not a big deal. But other than that, it seems to be good now. Because I know Star Plus commented and he said, "Oh, get some more idle out of it." But I thought it was going to be my cable, but it's not my cable. And unfortunately, my cable's stuck on here. Because right there, as you can see, that bolt broke off, and it's nice and tight, which is good. And it doesn't seem like I need the return spring either. So I'm not even going to put that back on. Just had to change out that little spring right there. It's mainly got to make sure this is tight, but not too tight. So so the engine throttle plate will move up and down, and everything will work out good. Last week I had to use the glow plugs on this, and it did not want to start, but it actually did start. No issues with my small gauge wire here. I'm not sure what gauge this is. I believe it's 10 gauge, but it could be smaller, 8 or 10 gauge wire. But it seems to be okay. It hasn't melted. I don't think it's melting in here. Nope. Actually, it was actually touching. It's actually touching right in here. There, get a little more slack on it. There. Nope, it's not melting though, which is nice. So other than that, it's good. The wiring seems to be working good now. So the blinking light's working. The headlights do work, but obviously the hood's not on. My tail light is not working. I don't know if it's a ground issue or the bulb could have burned out. I'm not 100% sure on that. Also, I got to finish up my my rear exhaust clamp, and I got to get my weights mounted right over there. Those won't be mounted until the weekend. I just want to mainly take this out and drive it again. But that won't be till tomorrow or Wednesday. And yes, I'll do a video. So, let's do a quick look in the diesel tank. See how much diesel I have burned. It's still coming up above the strainer here. Let me see if I can get the strainer out. Yeah, it's still up to the strainer, which is good. So I really have not burned that much diesel. I thought my tank was almost empty. But It's only about here, so I have all that. I have over 3/4 of a tank of diesel. If that was gas, and for how much I have started this and up and done other things with it, it probably would have been almost empty. Hard to say. Depends on the size of the engine. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to do a quick update on my throttle situation. Emily is smacking me with her hand. Come on, say something to... Trying to get Shania up here. Come here, puppy. She's tired. Just took her for a big long walk. And she was with us on the weekend where there's dogs and stuff that she plays with. And kids. She likes that, but she doesn't like kids sometimes. Depends on her mood. But other than that, I will talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.